How can you stand up here and be such blatant propagandists? If you read the Robert Pate book, esteemed political scientist from the University of Chicago, where John Mearsheimer was based with the Mearsheimer wallpaper on the Israeli lobby that came out. No, I'm not going to cut off here. Let's talk about the Dying to Win book, or Robert Pate. He's a consultant for the U.S. Air Force. He's hardly considered a leftist.
What's the question?
So let's have an academic discussion here. We're not going to get anywhere from the audience. We've heard Israeli propaganda from the Likud side for about an hour. So I'm a Republican, about as secular as it gets. So let's start talking research and documentation. First of all, we'll start with Dr. Pape's book, The Dying to Win. Do you know what it says, Mr. Brook? Dr. Pape's books that the majority of suicide bombers are driven by occupation of their land, not a radical ideology.
Getting scientific is easy when you mix your data with relevant and irrelevant stuff, as Paps does in his book. For example, mixing suicide bombers in Sri Lanka with suicide bombers in the Palestinian Authority, you get wrong results. The motivation of the suicide bombers, no, this is not a debate. Ask the question. Why they did it. They go on videotape to tell you. They're indeed quite proud of what they do. And they do it out of hatred and out of a strong sense of ideological commitment. As do their families, who sometimes, not always, but sometimes celebrate the suicide, the death of the suicide bomber.
Has the Bush administration's botching of the war in Iraq set us back in the fight against Islamic fundamentalism?
Here perhaps, yes. The Bush administration, as Dr. Brook pointed out, is busy building sewers in Baghdad, working on the Constitution and making sure the tribes are getting along. But in this finely focused concern to make things work within Iran, we have lost our strategic purpose. Our soldiers should be in Iran. I'm against those who will withdraw them on any kind of end. But they should be in Iraq to further our strategic goals vis-a-vis Iran, Syria, Iraq, the Persian Gulf, and so forth. They should not be in people's living rooms looking for fugitives. That is the work of Iraqi security services. And if there are no Iraqi security services, that's Iraq's problem, not ours. The fact that we have lost sight of our purposes, what began as an act of brilliant international sanitation to get rid of this monstrous democracy, and then we've allowed ourselves to get bogged down in the details of Iraqi life, has meant that our general policy in the Middle East, and more broadly our war against radical Islam, has been neglected, diverted, and we are focused, our politicians, our national leaders, focused on issues that are really tangential to our central security concerns, the ones that we've been talking about this evening.
My name is Nicole Selifi. I'm a British Iranian journalist, and it's a pleasure to be in front of such a distinguished panel of guests. Actually, the gentleman just before me is quite apt as to the thoughts and the question that I'd like to put to you.
One question, please.
Yes, it is. Totalitarian Islam demonstrates itself by attacking the individual as well as the mass, and those who are advocating secularism, democracy, and freedom, such as myself and someone like Yaron Ali or even Wafa Sultan. One of the reasons why Yaron Ali came to the US was because the Dutch government couldn't give her protection from extremists who were sent from places like the Islamic Republic or Sudan and fundamentalist countries. Scotland Yard has told me I'm better off in the US. The problem is there isn't a collective will amongst the people in the free land. Our only battle, what can we do to try and open the eyes of people in the West? Half the battle we have is not only with Islamic fundamentalists, but also from within.